and I'm the last one to speak. I'll try to be the only guy who keeps to 10 minutes, which is my limit, okay? So thank you very much. Congratulations on having 10 years for Distree Middle East here. We've been here, I've been here before, but this is the first year coming here as an entrepreneur, bringing my own brand into the region. So I want to talk a little bit about smartphone and devices and the trends. You know, just a couple of slides to show you. I think most of you are not as old as me, but I do remember this in 2003. This is one of the hottest selling of all time phones. 250 million units sold, no camera, no color display, and there are the prices, you know, in Indian rupees. So, you know, this is, you know, there is a revolution and evolution of this, but this is really not long ago, only about 10 or 11 years ago. And then I had this phone as well. You know, was the king of the universe. I felt good about it. It was the definition of cool. You know, it was 10 years ago. 130 million units sold. Quite good. You could send emails slowly though. It was $600 when it first came out. And then this was the first smartphone Android. Really, for me and for all of us, this is the start of it all. 5.6 ounces, really stylistically not as clean. The lines are not there, not as tight. But this was the start. And this was the start of what we're all going to be here and talking about right now. I think the first trend that we're going to see is, we see a big surge of, you know, Windows will continue to be there, but the little green man's not going to go away. It will dominate. It will dominate. It will continue to dominate in this region as well. I think the success for Microsoft platform on the phone really depends on, you know, the success of probably Nokia and Huawei, and maybe a couple of other vendors. Support and strategic support for this. But if you look at iOS developers and the numbers for the Android developers, I mean, it really isn't any compare. I mean, just 2007, a lot of facts are being presented. 2007, Microsoft took 70% of computing platform. 2017, Microsoft share expected to slide to under 11%. So I think for Google, the 2008 purchase of Android was probably a very, very good one. And really, you know, as a consumer, what we're seeing now is the rise of the value smartphones. Now, you may or may not know, smartphone has now overtaken feature phones. So you are not the demographic. I'm not the demographic. But the masses out there, you know, the blue-collar workers, the service industry, taxi drivers and whatnot, they really are not using feature phones anymore. They also want to have a nice camera. They also want to be online. You know, they also want to have Android 4.1, 4.2, and so on. So, and also in the high end, you're seeing some fatigue, right? I mean, I myself, you know, is carrying 2-3 phones with my own brand, also with Xiaomi and some other things, because, you know, I think at the high end, I'm being overspent. I'm spending the money, but I'm not using all the features that I like in there. So I think the value smartphones, what we will see, will become mainstream. And the value smartphone will focus on emerging markets, especially market over there. Here's some of the data. You know, we'll give you the email address a little bit later on. If you want this presentation, I'll be glad to share with you. Our source of data is analysis and a couple other sources. So you see the price range now. I'm not going to tell you my cost, but you see that the ASP is dropping further and further down. And I'll tell you, these phones are not that bad. They're clean lines, pretty tight, and you'll see more and more of them. And this year has overtaken feature phones. Now we also see a trend. I hate to say this, you know, the hardware is becoming for free because it's all about the accessories and the apps. I think Belkin showed they're one of the top 10 companies ranked by Fast Company. The number 3 company is Xiaomi, right, with a very, very special model. So you can see the, you know, the profit and cost gap. It's all about the application, it's all about the cloud, it's all about the games and what the consumer want in there. And this is where the money is made. Hardware is not, we all know this. Hardware just, you know, I wish I could share all the data with you. Hardware, you make zilch. But through features and through accessories, you're gonna have, you know, this is where the room is. I think differentiation continuously, either in tablets, or smartphones, or PCs, but here you see it's single and multiple features. And they're not too long away. You know, I'm not going to put here, you know, the bending of the phones and all of those things, but these are some of the things that we're really seeing the phones out there are quite innovative, and probably, you know, 12 to 18 months you're going to see some of these things coming to reality. I think longer battery life is a key one. I think, you know, smartphones and devices, cross-branding with big fashion houses is also a key one. But health management, augmented reality, 3D, good, solid, nice CMOS camera in the smartphones. You'll see more and more of those as well. So a little bit about who we are. You know, we sell all the 3 screens. Come to our booth, have a look at it. You know, in summary, you know, we are committed to this region. I think it's very important for a brand. We are a Chinese brand. We don't sell in China. We will sell about 100,000 units a month in Middle East and Africa only. So we're very dedicated here, and thanks for welcoming back to this region as well. Here is the team, and this is where we see the future. It's all about the masses. It's all about the emerging markets, and in this Arab world, and to be very honest, it is about value smartphone becoming the mainstream. I know my time is short. I don't want to come between dinner and you guys. I know there's a Motorola launch as well. So thank you, old friends and partners, and I commit to you that you know, we'll share the data, and hopefully we can do good business together. Thank you again. Congratulations, Farouk and Distree.
Clearly have great enthusiasm for your company products and brand. 3 screens, this is the smallest one, and you're going to put that in the hands of one retailer in the room.
Did we call this name earlier? Okay.
Okay, who do we have? Manish from Jackie's. Manish is in the room? Yeah? Step forward to collect. Congratulations to you. Say a word about the product, if you would, please.
It's a nice smartwatch. Come to have a look at it. I'll show it off with you outside.